Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Cancer. Things are really looking up for you if you're finishing projects around the home, or especially if you're hoping for results. Results will be coming in rather quickly regarding your health. I am seeing that you could be doing a little bit better in terms of watching what you eat. You could be sort of in two minds about your eating habits. Still, there is that tendency to slip up. It could be that you're being advised to eat a lot more fruit and vegetables. You're just really, you could be really struggling to do that. There is still that little bit of a struggle, but you have a lot of appointments this week. You've got a lot of places that you need to get to. You're doing everything rather easily. Nothing appears to be difficult for you this week. Whatever stands in the way of your plans, your desires, however you choose to take on the week ahead, it doesn't appear to show any difficulty. As I said, you're really getting the job done, and completion is what you're all about this week. I dare say this is sort of, it has been your main focus for the last 2 weeks, or for a while anyway, but that's not to say you haven't struggled along the way, because I do see a hell of a lot of struggle attached to this. You have tried to create a lot of flexibility for yourself to try to make things easier on yourself in the meantime, but it's still coming in as this energy that I'm getting about you, that it's could still feel somewhat complicated. If you were wondering how or where your money was going, there is a lot to consider, especially because your money seems to keep running out. This has nothing to do with investments. I am seeing that your pockets are empty, but there is time to fix this. You still have plenty of time up your sleeve. You could simply be asked to do some extra work, take on some extra shifts. It could be a side hustle that you recently took on. It could be your main job, but there are people asking for extras on the side. So this would indeed help you, but I just don't see that you're rushing along to want to do anything about it. I am seeing you sort of pulling back a little bit because you're really just craving a lot of me time. An ex-lover makes an appearance. This is going to really shock you. There's no doubt about that, but what I'm getting about this is that there was no intimacy. There is no intimacy in regarding this situation. I'm not getting anything about intimacy. I'm getting the message that ships had sailed, and so the reason for their appearance this time around is they simply want to talk to you about something rather interesting. I'm going to say it's interesting, but the shock that comes with this is the fact that they're reconnecting with you in a way that I guess you haven't seen before or hadn't expected from them. Listen to what they've got to say. It's rather important, but you are under no obligation to agree to anything. It's nothing of the sort. The universe will work with you on this. Anything to do with relationships this week is rather difficult to a degree. I'm going to be blunt about that, but you are being supported by the universe. I don't see anything going wrong in terms of this meeting with the ex-lover. I do see that you may not want a bar of them altogether, but just be mindful that it's just a discussion. There's nothing more attached to this. Thank you, Cancer.